Ghosts were my biggest fear as a child. As an adult, my biggest fear is making women afraid of me. By making women afraid of me, I don't mean like, I'm gonna get you. I mean I'm really afraid of making women think that I'm in love with them. Because, ladies, let's be honest for a second. At one point in all of your lives, you've had a guy friend come up to you and go, can I talk to you for a second? Disgusting. And I used to do that shit all the time. So what I started subconsciously doing is at parties, I would code switch into a gay accent so women are comfortable around me. And let me tell you guys, stolen gay valor is maybe my guilty pleasure of the century. That shit fits me like a glove. The only two requirements for being gay are you have to be good at talking to women and you have to be funny. And honey, if those are the only two requirements, I'm the gayest man in town. That's what I think gay people sound like. I recently got catcalled for the first time. Ladies. No cheers for catcall? I was at a comedy show, and this female comedian started roasting the audience. So I was in the front row, and she locked in on me, and she went, "You big fat nerd, I'll suck your dick." Jesus Christ. Let's analyze what she said to me, okay? First, she said, big. Yeah, I'm a big guy. I can afford to lose a few pounds. Then she said fat. We're being redundant. Next, she said nerd. Just because I look like a nerd, does that mean that I am one? Yeah. Yes. She then went on to say, I'll suck your dick, which is sending me mixed messages, if we're being honest. And it's not even that I was particularly offended that she said all this. I was just caught off guard. Because usually when people say they want to suck your dick, you like have an idea that it's coming. Knock, knock, hello? Yes, I'm your new neighbor. I baked you this pie and I want to suck your dick. It doesn't happen like that. It was jarring. And I've got a confession to make. That's not all that she said. There was more to that. She did say, you big fat nerd, I'll suck your dick. But she prefaced it all with, you look 17. Oh. So if you're following along at home, she said to me, and I quote, you look 17, you big fat nerd, I'll suck your dick. A confusing story in 3 acts. And in her defense, there was like a lot of context and a lot of nuance to like the entire show, which like explains why she said that. But in her offense, what the fuck? So if you guys know any who love to suck dick, send them my way. Now that we're getting down and dirty, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of story. I'm gonna tell you guys a story about the first time I ever got a hand job. I was in the back of my 2001 Crown Victoria with my high school sweetheart. She was giving me the old 1-2. I was nibbling on her ear. We were going to town. And we were going, when all of a sudden she screamed, ow, and blood started gushing out of her ear. And that's because right when I orgasmed, I sucked on her ear so hard that I burst her eardrum. I guess you could say, she didn't hear me coming. My name's Alejandro Rios. Have a good night, everybody.